Horses have been around for many millennia. From the dawn of time, humans have coveted their power and their beauty. In Paleolithic era, horses were tamed to pull and carry heavy loads. They were more like the tractors of the era. The plains onager, Equus hemionus, was the horse of the steppes in the plains of this era. They also grazed alongside the modern-day horses as well. 3,000 years before the birth of Christ in ancient Greece, after the Titans walked the earth, Athena, goddess of wisdom and war, she tamed Pegasus for the human to use. She was the first to put the bit in the horse's mouth and tame it for modern man. She was the goddess of wisdom and war, so she saw the implications of what it would mean to come at your target from above it, then on its level. 4,000 years ago, the Mongolian barbarians began using the blankets thrown on the back of their sturdy little horses. They were the first to use a toe strap to garner better balance and control their steeds. This led to how saddles eventually came to be used on the horse. In 700 BC, Middle Eastern warriors rode into battle using strips of leather and a strap that resembles what we now call girth strap, which is the strap that goes under their belly, like right behind their front legs. In Scythian tomb, they found in Siberia, the 5th century BC has been found a saddle cover made with intricately decorated animal motifs and leather and felt and hair and gold. The Scythians used cushioned saddles and girths, and this kind of may have led to stirrups, but really not documented on how it could be. There is just some conjecture that may have been where the first leather stirrups came from. When Rome invaded Britain, the Roman soldiers, they came in, they were bareback on their horses. They knew the implications of riding on a horse, but they were bareback. The Roman saddle had no stirrups. When they left Britain, it had 4 pommels, and they trained their warriors to mount by vaulting up and jumping on the back of the horse mid-canter, which is kind of like a half run, half walk. It's like right in between that area. There are 2 main types of saddles: the Hungarian saddle and the Moorish saddle. For an example, a Western saddle is indicative of a Moorish saddle. There's more leather, there's 2 girth straps, there's lots of accoutrements and a pommel for, lassoing and tying things to it. And it needs thicker girth straps. Whereas the Hungarian saddle is the smaller, lighter, and the stirrups are placed further up on the saddle, more forward than the Moorish. Moorish are more center of the saddle, center of putting your line of center in the center of the horse, so that you have that more balance to pull. But with the Hungarian saddles, it's not that way. You need to be further up, kind of almost on the withers of the horse. 3,000 years of development have led to the modern day English saddle. The stirrups were made out of leather, and some of them still are. Metal stirrups came about during the Middle Ages when the heavily armored knights rode astride the larger draft horses. So now we ride in style, English or Western. We owe our riding experience to some very engineering minds of the past, without whom we would not have the beautiful saddles that we use in modern times. Thank you.